Forbes may call this move brave, but I say the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra has fallen to its knees. Samsung has just announced their new lineup of Galaxy phones and watches for 2024, and I have to say, I'm not in the rush to buy any of it. As predicted in multiple other leaks and our videos, Samsung's so into folds and flips lately that they flopped their only flagship device. Turns out, Samsung was just like, let's make it iPhone, but out of S22 Ultra. And they did. The colors, titanium frame, flat screen, and even using the music from iPhone's presentation 3 years ago. Wow. So what do we get in 2024? Well, there's the Galaxy S22 Ultra in a titanium body with a flat screen. Nothing else has changed. Camera, size, features, all the same. Well, almost, but you get the point. Instead, you'll get AI features. Yeah. Samsung advertised the Google Pixel 8 in the first 30 minutes of their presentation. Like they said, I have a Google phone, I have a Samsung phone, Google Samsung phone! You get it. I guess I have to apologize to Apple for the iPhone 15 Pro Max comments. But it got Wi-Fi 7 support, right? Well, yeah, and your house is still wired with 30-year-old Cat 5e cables, but hey, you get your useless, colorful cases and watch bands to show everyone you were dumb enough to fall for it. If there's one surefire way for a smartphone to really leave a mark, it's mobile photography. When they aren't paying attention to AI, Apple, Google, and Samsung continue to try and one-up each other with every new generation of iPhone, Pixel, and Galaxy. Oppo apparently intends to be a part of that conversation, and having 2 zoom cameras is definitely one way to do it, especially in 2024 when Samsung thought the competition was sleeping, and that another S22 Ultra would just slide in unnoticed with a pinch of AI. But Oppo was taking notes on how not to make a phone in 2024 and introduced the Oppo Find X7 Ultra. Samsung is just lucky that Chinese phone manufacturers aren't available in North America. Anyhow, here's some specs. The first camera has the equivalent of 3x optical zoom. Many phone makers would have stopped there and enabled any additional zoom through cropping the photo yourself. But not these guys. Instead, they opted for a second telephoto camera that has the equivalent of 6 times zoom when compared to the main camera. And if you still miss your digital zoom, Oppo's got you covered with digital cropping to 12 times zoom and beyond. Yeah, they need to work on that round camera assembly thing, but the specs are incredible. Hey Samsung, maybe you should start thinking about kicking it up a notch. And I don't mean adding more AI crap to a 2-year-old phone, because as of right now, you're just a boulder rolling down a hill. You think the Samsung AI flop is bad? Well, listen to this. More than 75 million people use Alexa, which may sound like a big number, but it's actually a total failure in Amazon books, as Alexa doesn't make any money, other than when you first buy it, and then they use it to analyze everything you have to say in your household. Apparently, Amazon has a last-ditch plan to save its digital assistant by supercharging it with, you guessed it, AI, and charging you for the privilege of using it. What? The new service is called Alexa Plus, and it even has a launch date set for June 30th. Amazon is testing the underlying technology, stupidly named Remarkable Alexa, with 15,000 customers. Employees have said that tests show Remarkable Alexa is great at having conversations, and terrible at doing anything useful. The new Alexa gives exceedingly long and often inaccurate answers, surprise, surprise, and it has a hard time with more complicated requests that require dealing with multiple services, like telling Alexa to turn off the lights, which you think wouldn't be mission impossible, but clearly is. Employees reportedly said that a lot of people don't think the company will be able to convince its customers to pay a fee to use a smart speaker on top of the money they already pay Amazon. And I think they'd be right. Or are they? There are people on YouTube saying that the Samsung S24 Ultra is a breakthrough too. Maybe Amazon needs to team up with Samsung on this one, as they definitely share the same customer base. And I know you were waiting for it, so here's some more AI news. Maybe at this point you've had a little fun testing out AI chatbots, asking them to write a song, maybe write an email for you. But this campaign season, the company behind Chat GPT is banning politicians and lobbyists from using it for official campaign business. OpenAI is making this pledge to prevent official campaign workers from using Chat GPT. Presumably, if you try to sign up with a company email address, specifically a campaign email address, it won't be possible. In reality, proving someone's actually using a chatbot can be difficult, so it might therefore be difficult to enforce, particularly on a local level. The Federal Election Commission is trying to do their own thing. They're looking at ways to regulate AI-generated images, or deepfakes, in political ads. They say that hopefully by the summer before the 2024 election, they'll have done that. On the state level, some states have passed laws requiring campaigns to disclose any use of AI in advertisements. I say that's a brave move by OpenAI, but will others follow in their footsteps? Alright, that's enough AI talk for now, or my head's going to explode. Let's talk about something a bit more fun, like Elden Ring. We've been waiting for the shadow of the ErdTree for quite some time now after it was revealed, out of nowhere, in February of last year. Many speculate we might see the long-awaited DLC release any time now, as you may also recall that Elden Ring initially launched in February of 2022. Will it continue the anniversary trend? Well, that's the million-dollar question, but an unknown app was added to the DLC section of Elden Ring's Steam page on January 11th, day before my birthday. While it could be anything, it's very suspicious that this update comes just as we approach the 1-year mark of Shadow of the ErdTree being announced. Another leak indicates that Thrustmaster, weird name, might be working on some kind of Elden Ring collab, as they mentioned a sync with the new Shadow of the ErdTree expansion release during an event. So will it be next month? Let's chat about it in the comments. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Alex, and this has been your ShareByte News. It's our first episode back after the new year, so why not hit that like and subscribe button to celebrate? Especially you. Yeah, you right back there.